You're not crazy for still wondering what happened. One minute they were planning a life with you, the next, gone. No goodbye, no explanation. This wasn't love. This was emotional manipulation wrapped in fantasy. Let's talk about it. Love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with affection, attention, gifts, and intense promises. Early on, it feels powerful, it feels romantic, it feels like love. But it's not. It's about control. These people want access to your emotions fast, not to build, but to own. The goal? Hook you so deeply that when they disappear, you fall apart. Signs you were love-bombed. Everything moved too fast. It just felt right, but it skipped the depth, the slow build of trust and understanding that real love needs. You may have felt swept up in a whirlwind, barely able to catch your breath. First, speed. The relationship accelerates rapidly. Declarations of love, talk of forever, and grand gestures before truly knowing you. It's intoxicating, but it leaves little room for genuine connection to grow. Second, idealization. You're put on a pedestal, promised a perfect future, and made to feel like you're the answer to all their dreams. Third, emotional highs and lows. Intense attention, then sudden withdrawal, making you crave their return and question your own worth. This push and pull conditions you to fear their absence, leaving you anxious and dependent on their approval. Fourth, isolation. They become your whole world, subtly undermining your other relationships and making you feel alone without them. You're drawn into a bubble where only their voice matters and your world shrinks around them. It's not about love, it's about control, about keeping you tethered to their needs and desires. If you felt cut off from your support system, you were in their world, isolated from those who care about you. These are the footprints of love bombing. Subtle at first, but unmistakable once you know the signs. The illusion ends the moment you ask for something real, something deeper than surface-level affection. When you express your needs or set healthy boundaries, the love bomber panics and pulls away. Suddenly you become a real person to them, not just a mirror for their ego or a source of validation. They disappear because they fear genuine intimacy, vulnerability, and the weight of accountability. Their persona is just a mask. Behind it lies deep insecurity and a sense of emptiness. If you point out their inconsistencies or challenge their story, they quickly deflect and blame you instead. They can't handle being seen as flawed or imperfect, so they vanish without warning. Ghosting isn't strength, it's pure avoidance, a refusal to face real connection. Their departure was never about you. Some disappear before the wedding, some after the vacation, some after you've opened your soul and trusted them. It was always about their inability to be real, to show up authentically, and they don't say goodbye because they don't want to face accountability or answer for their actions. They leave so you sit with shame, instead of seeing the game they've played all along. What you experienced was a pattern, not a random act. The love bombers cycle, idealize, devalue, discard. First, they put you on a pedestal, love bombing to get you hooked, then devaluation. Praise turns to criticism, warmth to coldness. You try to win back their approval, believing you're the problem. Finally, discard, abrupt abandonment when you're no longer useful. No explanation, no closure, just confusion and pain. This cycle is about their need for power, not your worth. It repeats with someone new. Understanding this frees you from blame. Their actions were never about your value. The most important truth, remember, it was never your fault. You didn't imagine it and you didn't do anything wrong. The pain you feel is real and your story matters. You didn't cause this, and your open heart is not a flaw. Your kindness is not a weakness, but a strength that deserves to be honored. You were targeted for your capacity to love. You were emotionally hunted by someone who never planned to stay, someone who saw your light and tried to use it for their own gain. Don't let this experience close your heart. Let it teach you to guard it wisely, to set boundaries that protect your spirit. The person who vanished was never planning to stay. Their absence is not a reflection of your value. Real love doesn't build you up just to tear you down. True connection nurtures, it never destroys. Their departure is a blessing. The universe removed what you didn't need, making space for something better. Your worth isn't defined by their inability to see it. Your healing begins when you stop blaming yourself and start believing in your own resilience, and start seeing their actions for what they truly were, a setup, a lesson, not a life sentence. You are a survivor. Let that empower you. Let your strength become your guide. Turn your love inward. Give yourself the compassion you deserve. You are worthy of your own care and tenderness. Surround yourself with those who reflect your light, who celebrate your growth and honor your journey. You will emerge stronger, wiser, and ready for real love. Your scars are proof of your courage. Don't let the pain rewrite your worth. Let the truth set you free and let hope guide you forward. Subscribe to The Life Seeker for spiritual truth, healing, and clarity that cuts through the fantasy.